Alrighty, hey guys. Today is Friday. Congratulations, you've made it. You've made it to another Friday. So I'm gonna do a donut review. The funny thing about today's donut review, let me actually put my phone on silent because I know something's gonna happen. Alright, phone's on silent. Today's donut review is a little special. A little unexpected, if you might even say. So the donuts for today are going to be from Giant Eagle on Sawmill Road, Columbus, Ohio. Some people call it Upper Arlington. I'm not sure which one it really is. But anyway, and the coffee is from Starbucks. Because there's a Starbucks in the Giant Eagle, and I wanted coffee. I didn't want to waste a lot of time. And believe it or not, I don't mind Starbucks coffee. I kind of like it. So I'm at Giant Eagle doing my grocery shopping. And this guy walks up to me and says, "Hey, I know you. You're Ben from Thoughts of a Patrol Officer." I said, "You know what? As a matter of fact, I am." He works at the Giant Eagle that I was shopping at. We had a long, pleasant conversation. He's a really nice guy. His name is, I'm horrible at remembering names. His name was Danny, pretty sure. Danny, let me know in the comments if I got that right. But he said he's been watching the channel for a long time. He leaves comments on the channel. And one thing he asked me is, why haven't you done our donuts at Giant Eagle? And I explained it to him that generally speaking, you know, the bakers at grocery stores bake a lot of things, and they're not just baking donuts, and I'm often disappointed in them. So I didn't want to do a donut review of a local bakery that had a high probability of getting a poor rating. And he was a little bit disappointed in my response. I could tell he accepted it, but he's a little bit disappointed. I have a feeling that he might think that Giant Eagle makes amazing donuts, and maybe he's right. So what I did is, we're going back to the old format today, guys. I got two donuts. I got a Long John and a Glaze. Now, they did not have any chocolate Long Johns today at Giant Eagle, but they did have a maple. Look at the beautiful color on that. Oh, and the way the camera focused. Man, it smells amazing. A maple Long John, which I do enjoy maple Long Johns. So here's how this one is fried. I can tell you it's soft. My fingers are poking through. It has holes on both ends. And you all know that when you're trying to get into the Long John, 2 holes is important. Here's the size. Say it's about, this is a small Long John. Instead of a Long John, I'm going to just call this a cream stick because I don't think it's earned the moniker of a Long John. But it's definitely got some cream, so it's a cream stick. Maple cream stick from Giant Eagle on Sawmill Road. Let's give it a go. Now, to be honest, the bite was a little bit too big for me to actually be able to taste anything. Well, I could taste the maple filling or maple icing on top. It was delicious. I did get, obviously, a mouthful of cream. It was creamy. It was a little bit sweet. I don't know that it was granular. It's not bad. Not bad cream filling. It's a little light on the filling. I'll say that. And the donut is a little bit, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. A donut of this mass or weight should be a little bit taller. Should be a little bit fluffier, if you ask me. If I'm being judgmental, which I am, that's what I do in these things. But the flavor is not bad. I've been so disappointed with grocery store donuts in the past that I avoid them at all costs. This one is not disappointing. Now, whoever filled this with cream, I think their aim is a little off. Can you see it's like off to the side there? I'm going to chalk that up to not a question of skill. I'm going to chalk that up to the amount of stuff a baker is expected to do at Giant Eagle. Because I'm willing to bet that while they were making these donuts, they're also making many other things. So they had to rush over, you know, make the donuts, let them cool, do something else, rush over, get them iced, get them filled, get them out on the rack. It doesn't make for the perfect donut all the time, but it's not a bad donut. All right, so I could have made that a 2-biter. I just chose not to because I wanted to taste it. It wasn't bad. The actual pastry itself was the worst part about the donut. Is that the right way to say that? Maybe the most appropriate thing is everything about the donut was on par with any other bakery you've ever been to, although the pastry itself might not be quite at that level. That's what I'll say. But it was not bad for a commercial mass-produced bakery. I'm gonna give that a 7. I'll tell you what, this is no bullshit. The donuts at Giant Eagle are better than the donuts at Dunkin' Donuts. When I do my revisiting, I will not be going back to Dunkin' Donuts because those were trash. The donuts here, 100% better than that. So now, on to the glaze. I can tell this is gonna be in my lap. All right, so here is the glazed donut. I love the way my camera focuses on those. The glazed donuts, it tends to like. Okay, that was the top. Here's the side. Here's the bottom. They did not flip it over and glaze that. Here it is next to my face. I call this a medium small. Just medium. The glaze is shiny. The glaze is thick. It's going to be all over my lap. Is there anything else to say? Let's dig in. It's a confusing donut. Why is it confusing? It actually has that nice flavor to the dough that I appreciate. It's not yeasty, it's sweet. The dough is sweet without the icing on top. Like if you've ever had a bread that was kind of sweet, I don't know how else to describe it. It's yummy. There's a yumminess to it. It doesn't have that yeasty, springy, pull apart texture I like. I'm assuming that's because it might have been frozen. But I don't know. Sorry about the chewing sounds. I can hear them. Well, quite the conundrum. The dough on that one is actually pretty tasty. Kind of like the dough in a Hawaiian roll, like a sweet Hawaiian. It's not like there's extra sugar in it, it's just that there's some sweetness in there that's yummy. Hard to judge that donut because the things that it's confusing my brain. If I were to judge that donut against another one of my favorite glazed donuts, it probably wouldn't do that well. But after eating that, and you could see how quickly I ate it, I immediately wanted to pick up another one and eat another one. It's very strange. Like, have you ever had something that wasn't amazing but you couldn't stop eating it? That's kind of the way that glazed donut was. So, on the glaze scale, it was fried properly. It had a lot of glaze on it. The glaze was properly sweet, not disgustingly sweet. The dough was good. It didn't have that yeasty springiness that I expect in a glazed donut. And I could eat a lot of them. It was yummy. That's so hard. I'm going to give it a 7. Not bad. Not a bad donut at all. So, in conclusion, the donuts at Giant Eagle on, I don't know if this is considered, I think it's Sawmill Road. On Sawmill Road in Northwest Columbus, pretty decent donuts. I will give them 7s across the board, which is not a bad ranking considering my standards for donuts. So, I don't know. I'm confused. I'm kind of upset with myself. But I do want to thank my friend Danny. I'm so sorry if I'm murdering your name, because I try not to stare at people's name tags, but I did look. But I know, I really appreciate you coming up to me and saying hi at the grocery store today. I enjoyed talking to you. You seem like a really good dude. And I'm sorry that prior to this point in time, I had been disrespecting your donut choice. Thank you for reminding me that I need to get my head out of my own ass, not be so stuck up, and appreciate other people's things that they produce. I learned a lesson today. You taught me a lesson. You're a good man. To everybody else, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you soon.